The people that you are afraid of hating you, judging you, people who put a lot of self hatred out there in the world, these types of people are so hung up in this self made prison that they've created for themselves with all of these rules and self restrictions that they abide by. That anytime someone challenges it, whether it be something based on their internal thoughts of how beauty standards or what's socially acceptable of how an individual should be able to express themselves, they cannot stand to see anyone go against their internal prison. So they become police in the world and they start attacking people. Now, again, this may be something in regards to beauty standards, what this person deems socially acceptable, or something that has to do with sexuality. But whether the person was brought up to believe these things, made to believe these things, or if it was just something they created all on their own, they are deeply rooted in this is their reality. So anytime they see something or witness something that makes them question something that's so very real to them, this made up prison with all of these rules, in order to protect that, they become the police. When people, or let's just call them what they are, trolls, see someone like me, or maybe like the person you want to become, out there living free and expressing themselves, to them, you're not abiding by their internal beliefs and this prison they've created. So to them, it's like, what are you doing out there? You're not allowed to be free. The only way to freedom is by living by this internal rule system. And so whenever they realize that this is not a universal law, a law of the universe, it puts a mirror up, because to them it's like, no, you're not allowed to be cringe. That's not acceptable. You're not allowed to express yourself like that. That's not socially acceptable. You're not allowed to be comfortable with your sexuality. You have to be ashamed like me. You just can't fall in love and date who you want. That's not socially acceptable. You have to live in this prison with me. And I'm going to use myself as an example here. Like, I'm chasing a muscular physique. When someone who lives in this delusion comes across someone like me, like, it's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, losing weight and toning up just a little bit, that's fine. But that is not the beauty standard. Muscles is manly. That's not cute. What are you doing? You look like a man. That's disgusting. That's gross. Nobody wants that. You're 40 years old in a bikini. You're too old for that. Ladies shouldn't act like that. Ladies shouldn't do that. That's not ladylike. These prisons of self-restraint were built on hate and the lie that if you can just contort yourself and conform enough, that you will be loved. You will be worthy of love. When people like that see someone like me, just an individual who's just gonna express themselves and just come as their natural, authentic self, and when people like me don't stop, and if you apply this and you just didn't stop, just be yourself. What happens is it winds up putting a mirror up for people like that and helping them to see that the way that they live is a choice. It's not a law. And it's also just not how the world works.